The short answer to this video is no. No, I don't think you should buy from this company. I don't think you should spend any of your hard-earned cash on this company's website. I don't think you should waste your peas at all. And I'm going to tell you why. There's so much to say about this company, this shambolic piece of company. I'm laughing, but it's not a joke. I'm not happy. You see, I can't stand it when a company can't admit to an error that they made wrong due to their overbearing pride. I'm actually more impressed when a company can accept that they've done something wrong and they put all their effort and strive to make it better. This company, however, was more of the former. They don't like to admit when they've done it wrong. Around August this year, 2020, I was on Instagram just zooming and I saw a video from Dr. Eric Thomas doing a usual really good motivational talk. But I noticed on this particular video, he was wearing a particular hoodie and I thought the hoodie looked quite cool. So I took it upon myself to see if I could find out what this company was and who made this hoodie. And I found them pretty easily. They were called Support Black Colleges and they had some dope merchandise, I'm not gonna lie. Like their stuff really looked really high in quality. Really high in quality. On their Instagram, they'd showcase all the positive things that all the students were doing in different colleges in America. Whole heap of celebrities were wearing them, including Eric Thomas. I mean, all that was great, but the one thing that impressed me was their ethos and their choice of words for their garments. Support Black colleges. But there was also a t-shirt that I found on their website which said Support Black Lives, and it had a really cool quote on the back of it as well. Now, with everything that's been going on recently, especially this year 2020 with the whole Black Lives movement, there's been a lot of positive things that have happened with this movement, as well as negative, especially with the very sentence Black Lives Matter. But seeing what this company did by just removing the matter and putting support at the start of it, I don't know, it just did something different for me. It gave it a different feel. Like I mean, I have a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, but I felt more inclined to wear this t-shirt that they were selling. It feels like, to me, the Black Lives Matter t-shirt feels like I'm just wearing something to state to people what matters. But for the Support Black Lives, it's like I'm encouraging people to actually do something about it. You see the difference? And that's what I loved, man. I loved the ethos. I loved what they were pushing, who they were supporting, the students they were supporting, the fact that Eric Thomas and a whole heap of other celebrities and people were wearing them, and their take to the whole situation of supporting Black lives. I was sold. I was sold. I was sold. It just made me feel like that this company was actually legit. So I decided to purchase me a few of their garments. And this is where the doo-doo hits the fan. Now, I knew that this company was based in America, and the fact that the t-shirts and the hoodies that I already seen looked really high in quality, I knew and I was expecting that the garments were going to be pretty pricey. Plus, on top of that, you got a bit of shipping fee as well. I weren't looking to spend that much in this company on first purchase. I wanted to test them out first. So I thought 2 t-shirts would be enough for me. But I was in luck. The prices weren't too bad at all. And when I went on a website, they had a deal going on which said you get 15% off with this code FAM15. I was like, sweet, you bet, I'll take that and I don't have to pay too much on the t-shirts after all. Then another deal popped up on the top of their website. Free shipping if you spend over $100. Yeah, well, I'll be taking that one too. Cool. I just have to put $100 worth of merchandise in the basket and I got free shipping and 15% off too. What a bargain. I'm liking you, Support Black colleges. Thank you very much. So I decided to cut myself a hoodie and 2 t-shirts, and it all came up to around about $110 before the discount. So I'm under the impression for myself that I'm not gonna pay anything more than what, $90.95 because of the discount and the free shipping. Actually $89.95 to be precise. At least that's what the basket said. Wrong! I eagerly clicked the button. I was happy that I purchased my items. I mean, this is a great business supporting Black colleges with Eric Thomas supporting them and wearing the garments, and you got a whole heap of these other celebrities wearing them too. Hey, this is going good. Then I received the confirmation email. Friday 28th of August, confirmation email gets sent to me. Thank you for your order, Kyran. Order summary. Total $119.25 USD. How much? How much? Wait, hold on. Shipping fee? Nah, brother, you said I get free shipping if I spend over $100 in your website. What's going on here? But it's okay, Kyran. Don't sweat. It's probably just an error. That the system, something has happened in the system, and I don't know, they're a new company, so maybe it's just like a little error. Just send them an email, everything will be cool, crisp and dandy. So I've given you the backstory of me discovering this company, and I've given you a bit too much chat. Now I'm just going to go through the conversations via email that I had with a particular person of this company called Tiara. Feel free to pause the video at any time to read the actual email, because I'm not going to read it word for word. I'm just going to try and breeze through it, because I'm not trying to do like a whole 30 to an hour minute video. This is I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm trying to inform you about this company so you can make your own decision and save yourself a bit of peas before doing the whole, you get me? So Friday, August 28th, I sent an email on their website telling them that politeness is always key. I always push that. So notice I'm always polite in it. Even if you've got something done wrong to you, you be polite and you never be disrespectful and rude. Now after this, I don't get a reply straight up, but I do get some automated emails though, saying welcome to the family, etc, etc. Monday the 31st of August, I get a very abrupt response. Okay, you didn't really answer my question. I haven't actually used more than one discount code, and I still don't know why I was charged, even though I was told that I was going to get free shipping. So I replied back the same day. Still keeping it fresh and still keeping it polite. Didn't get no response. But the next day I got an automated email giving me 20% off my next purchase as a token of appreciation for shopping with them. Okay. I mean, in my head, I'm thinking that this has something to do with the complaint that I raised, but they didn't mention or address the complaint in the email that I received 20% off discount. I mean, it's nice that I got the discount, but I'd prefer you address my issue first, rather than you trying to shut me up with a discount without an apology. That's a bit... Anyway, I'm gonna turn on my light because it's getting a bit dark. Yeah, sunset's going down, so I want to keep the light up in there. I know it's not natural, but it is what it is. Wednesday 2nd of September, I get a message from Tiara, which none of this is answering my question, because I don't need to know how to choose standard shipping. I just want to know why I was charged $30 shipping when when they advertised free shipping over $100 and I was promised that. Like now, I'm actually starting to feel like maybe I haven't been clear enough. So I send her another reply, but basically in a bit more detail about my issue. This doesn't seem to work though, because this was her response. And this is where I started to get a little bit mad now. Because not only is this woman not answering my question as to why I was told I got free shipping, but I was still charged otherwise, all she's talking about is what the company cannot do. Then she basically acknowledges that the company has made a mistake, but yet there's still no apology. There's no urge to try and make the customer feel happy, even if they can't refund the fee. I'm looking dark, so I'm gonna try and look. Sorry, just had to change the lighting, man. The light behind was making me look a bit dark, but that should do for now. Let's try and get through this real quick. I feel like they think that I'm just meant to sit here like a prick. So I respond back, politely asking for compensation because they made an error. And then I sent another email saying that they should really refund it back to me because I was misled and charged incorrectly. Look at the response I received after sending that email. You see, at first, I didn't even think this was going to be a big issue. I thought the company would just see that there was an error made and they would just rectify it one time and it'll be the end of that. But this woman's mocking my life. Like, I know $30 to some people is like little small pennies, only like £27 or whatever. But to me, it's not just about the money, but the principle, yeah? And I feel like I'm getting shanked from not just money, but principle as well. And I'm not a muck. For those of you who don't know what a muck is, dickhead, idiot, fool. So I send another email that day to make a complaint. And this is where it starts to get a bit long. I don't get any response, brother. No response. So I sent another email 4 days after that. I then also messaged them on Instagram because I don't know how to contact these people. There's no number in their website and there's no direct email. You have to send an email through the website. But then on Instagram, I get the same abrupt responses. And then when I explained to them, well, what am I meant to do? Like, I just had money taken away from me. That's not right. I just get ignored. So a week later, I finally get a response from the lovely Tiara. This woman still is not fully answering my question. She's actually deliberately avoiding it. There's no apology as well, but cool, it's cool, it's cool. So basically what she's saying in that email is that free shipping cannot be used in conjunction with any other offer, i.e. the fam discount code, even though there's nowhere on their website that explains that. So I sent an email to her asking her to confirm what she said so that I comprehend, and then she sends an email back confirming that. And so this is where I get my checkmate, because when she actually told me this, I went on the website to see if that was the case, if free shipping cannot be used in conjunction with another order, and it wasn't. She was lying. Porky pies. And this is where I send my response. Let me tell you, even after all this evidence, I still don't get no reply. No reply. A whole week goes by and I send her another email asking her why am I being ignored. And this tells me that you know what you're doing is wrong. You're just trying to avoid it. Bear in mind that while I'm still sending her this email and I'm still waiting for her to reply back, I'm still receiving automated emails about their innovations and new products and this, that and the third, and new discounts as well, discount codes. By this time, I now get fed up and I send another email to them to cancel the order and refund me back my money because I've had enough. Yeah, I understand that I still, to that day, I had not received any info on shipping on my order. So they'd taken my money, these people had taken my money, sent me a confirmation email, still hadn't shipped my order yet. And that's cool, but technically, because it has not been shipped, you can still cancel the order and send me back my money, technically. Or you'd think so, but Tiara says otherwise. I am pissed by this point. Like, she hasn't explained anything. So I send her a long email explaining that. Still, after this email, I get no response. None, nada, nothing. And you saw also in that email, I said I was going to report them to the FTC. And then, after I sent that email, I get an email telling me that my items have been shipped. How ironic that after I said I was going to report them and after I told her that what her and the company is doing is wrong, it's only then that they want to send me my garments and give me a shipping confirmation. So I sent another email about how they're refusing to honor my requests and how they've ignored my previous emails in regards to cancelling the whole order. And then I get another abrupt response from Tiara. So I sent another response. To what she responds, the disrespect. For a company that's big like this, you just think, have you not gone through basic customer service training? But you know what, whatever, innit? Like from this point, I'm actually starting to think that this woman's being so abrupt that maybe I've done something wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing something. Like I start to think that I'm in the wrong. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm on the autistic spectrum. I have Asperger's syndrome, and my mother always has told me to explain to companies or people that I work with, companies I work with, school, etc., that I have Asperger's. Reason being is because some people get frustrated in explaining things over and over again because I may not understand straight away, or it might take me a long time to understand. So if I explain to them I have Asperger's, then they might be willing to take more time and have more patience. The problem I have with this is it's an employee's job to take time and be polite and sensitive, that not everyone will understand something first up. That's just people in general. But I have to give a heads up of my learning difficulty just so that they can do their job. Nah, employees should be willing to put the customer first and take time to understand from their side and be patient, regardless whether or not they have underlying difficulties in their life. Period. This is the reason why I don't like telling people so much that I have Asperger's. I say it a lot to people, but I don't like telling it because I don't feel like they should start being more nicer just because I have Asperger's. People should be nicer, period. But I guess that's just my black and white way of thinking, so I've been told. But anyway, this time, I've spoken to my bank about the situation, and also my mother, and they advised me to inform this company that I do have Asperger's. I removed myself from their mailing list, unfollowed them on Instagram, and then I got an update on the shipping. To this day, I haven't heard anything back from them. Now, the items are due to arrive quite close to this day that I'm filming this video. When they do arrive, I'm refusing them straight up. I have to refuse them anyway. I don't want them, but refusing them straight up. Now, my bank, Lloyds, kindly refunded the money back that I lost from them and that they took. However, they made it clear that if the company does send out the items, and if and when I do receive them, I need to refuse the package. Otherwise, Lloyds will have to take back the money because then I've received the items that I've paid for. So they said refuse the package, which I was going to do anyway. But big up to Lloyds Bank though. This is an example of a company that is very supportive and gives an example how to deal with customers. I wish I can say the same for this bombastic, despicable shambles of a company. But you know, here's the thing, I actually wanted to like this company, and even when I did have the discrepancy and I was constantly sending them emails, etc., I actually had some hope that this tiara woman would actually understand the situation and be like, you know what, we made this mistake, let's try and fix it, rectify it, say sorry, boom, 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 move on. Even if they were to send an email like this at the start of this whole catastrophe, that would have covered everything, literally, from apologizing for the mistake made on their behalf, for thanking them for noticing that they have really good products and finding them on Instagram through Eric Thomas, having empathy towards me and understanding my frustration even though there was a little misunderstanding error, to sending me a discount that they sent me anyway. So instead of sending me that discount automated, they could have sent that to me as a goodwill, or even put it up to maybe a local 30%, because they're throwing out discounts here, left, right and center. So they're obviously not going to lose no money out by sending me a discount out of an error. And they're not saying that anything like, oh, we're sorry that you feel like you've been done wrong, or here's a gesture of goodwill. Because that's basically like saying, oh, I'm sorry if you feel like I've done you wrong. Do you know what I mean? And that's not actually recognizing that you've actually done wrong. I've actually had wrong done to me. So apologize. But I guess pride is more valuable to them than a customer who's actually interested in their products. I mean, just off of this experience alone, it made me do more research into the company to see what was actually popping and what they're actually saying and doing. And I found out some disappointing things, such as number one, they have plenty more people who have given bad reviews to them online and been through similar issues like mine. One person hasn't even received their item since March this year. She received a cheaper item first within a few weeks, but the more expensive one is still yet to come. And the company says they can't deliver the item, but they're still selling that same item online. And look at this one, a customer orders an item, has the money taken from her, but 3 days later is told by the company that it's out of stock. Okay. She wasn't given her money back, but was given store credit. Store credit? And if you don't think that was bad enough, there's nowhere on the website, understand this, there's nowhere on the website that allows you to use store credit. In fact, in order to use store credit, you must DM them on Instagram according to this post. Number two, the terms on their website is actually absolutely shocking, diabolical, shambles, disrespect, scammage. This company loves to lie. Now, my experience is one example. But if you look at another review that they have replied on, look at this. We never have an issue correcting mistakes. Well, you had a big issue correcting a mistake you made with me. And finally, this company doesn't seem to like it when potential customers try and help them. Now, they've had a few scammers online, try and impersonate their company. And I mean, a lot of companies have that. However, when customers try and bring it to their attention, it seems that this company gets frustrated and angry that customers keep messaging them about scammers and people making fake accounts and alerting them of it. I mean, at first, I quite thought their responses were funny, but after thinking about it, it's quite ironic that they are getting upset for potential customers informing them about fake accounts that are scamming people, even though this company itself is borderline scamming other people themselves. That makes sense. Very interesting. Now, I personally find it quite rude. I mean, like, people don't have to inform you that this is happening, you know. Like, this is basic business. If you got other companies impersonating you and doing scams to other people, that's gonna put a taint on your name as a business. So when people trying to inform you, people just trying to help you out. You know, are you gonna get pissed off at these people because you get so many emails and messages about people trying to tell you that this scammer's out there impersonating you? Like, you're telling people to be more careful and use their common sense. Maybe I should have been more careful in trusting you as a company to deal with me correctly and right. I mean, this company has no knowledge at all on how to give exceptional customer service and show appreciation. None. They don't even send a general thank you to the public for letting them know about these scam companies. Like, come on, there's no appreciation. They got a stick up their arse so much that their emotions are freaking numb. It's just rammed up there and they can't think straight. They're just worried so much about money and people purchasing rather than the customer actually being happy. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this video here because I don't want it to be too long. You see my experience. Yeah, I don't know about other people's experience, but my one's been a shambles, a complete shambles. And it's a big shame because I really wanted to like this company. And for what the company's actually doing, their ethos and seeing what they're doing for other colleges, etc. Like, it's really good, right? And they seem to be doing well, but their customer service is just, oh mate, their customer service alone just puts them in a negative zone. Absolutely disgusting. And their customer service alone and how they run their business, or how they communicate with customers online, etc., it does not reflect their ethos at all. Now, someone can say, I support this and I support that and I do this and I do this for the community and that, but how are you actually being on the day-to-day with people? Now, what you do reflects what you say you do. And you know what? When you have companies like this that have big people in the industry actually like supporting them, or like wearing their garments and supporting them in that way, it puts a negative view on those people as well. If the company doesn't treat their customers right, if the company doesn't treat their customers correctly. Because I went to purchase from this company simply seeing Eric Thomas with the hoodie. Now, I've never had a bad experience with ET's company, but since having this issue with support black colleges, it now makes me think twice about whether he knows if they're moving like this or if his company moves the same way. Like, no disrespect to ET at all, no disrespect to him. And no disrespect to any other celebrities promoting support black colleges. I'm just trying to make a point that when customers have a bad experience with your company, it doesn't just affect you, but it affects every other company or high profile person or any other person that is supporting you and your innovations and what you're trying to do. Personally, to me, how this company has moved, it just looks like they're another company that's trying to use a sensitive yet powerful movement to make more money for their own benefit by acting like they support the cause. And I can't support a company that does that. I'm sorry. Like, even after saying that, like, on their website, I couldn't even find anything that told me more about what they're doing for black colleges. I just see on their Instagram them posting videos and pictures of what other students and black colleges are doing. I haven't yet seen anything that has shown me what they're doing. Like, are you donating any profits to black colleges or whatever? I actually tell a lie. I think I saw a post the other day or something, but there's nothing. It just makes me want to find out more, and I don't want to feel like that about a company, especially a black owned company. It's not nothing to do with race or anything, but especially a company that's doing something like this. Like, come on, do better. You gotta do better. But that's it. That's me. I'm not gonna ramble on anymore. Guys, you guys at support black colleges, if you're overwhelmed by the amount of stuff you have to do in that company, either descale your company or get more employees to help you out. Don't blame it on, don't take out your anger or frustration on customers that have a bad experience with you. That's just, I don't even have the company then in the first place. Go back to just selling at stores at colleges rather than doing a worldwide shipping. I'll do worldwide shipping if you got, no, let me stop. You know what, guys, if you want to shop with this company, go at your own discretion and do as you will. I've given you my experience, do your own research. Be blessed, be well. And you know what? I hope support black colleges. If this gets out, I hope you guys can fix up my card. I actually thought I was going to be the first one to bring this in London as well, you know. Like, yeah, go support it. It's long. So disappointed.